Hi everyone. Okay, I am gonna try and do this review quietly because my mom's gotta go to work in the morning, and I just saw Shin Godzilla, or in Japan it's called Shin Godzilla, or here in the US it's called Shin Godzilla or Godzilla Resurgence. So anyway, on to the main event. Now, if you have not seen this movie, then this whole review is a gigantic spoiler alert. So you have been warned. Okay, but first, before we start, here's how the beginning went. I went into this theater and saw nothing but diehard Godzilla fans. And I saw this movie in its original Japanese language form. With some US language. But basically, the main event is Godzilla. He looked good in his third form, but he was starting to mutate to his fourth form. In his second form, he had legs and his back was great for what he was doing, and he was just crawling he was just crawling on the street of Tokyo. Sorry. Okay, so we see Godzilla morphing into his third form to where he gets these tiny stubby arms. But we also hear the infamous Akira Ifukube music of Godzilla. This is basically Japan saying, oh, we're rebooting the franchise of Godzilla. So we're rebooting the original Godzilla. I'm just gonna say it. The ending shows little Godzillas on the tail of Godzilla. So this was half the original and half the Roland Emmerich, where the ending was with babies. So this Godzilla was asexual. And yes, that's all I can think about right now is I can close my eyes and see baby Godzilla's on the tail. Thinking, so Godzilla was a girl and the tail was the nest. But it took... I'll show you the picture of what I took at the screen. This is what I got on the screen at the movie theater. We had to wait for about 20 to 25 minutes for this movie to start. I had to literally go out and tell them, hey, the movie's not started yet, and the radio is on. Can you kind of turn it off so that way we can hear the audio of the movie? And some lady actually asked for her money back because the movie was taking too long to load. This movie took way too long to get running, guys. At Regal, listen. You need to get this done before the time of the movie starts. During the first looks, you need to get it running. I don't care if it's short on time or ahead of time. Get it done. I do not know how we managed to get a week's worth of this movie, and for the next 6 days, this is going to happen. You're going to have like 20 to 30 minute delays on the movie. My mom was sitting out in the parking lot for an extra 45 minutes because of how long the movie ran. And then somebody actually told them, hey, start the movie over again because apparently we didn't hear the beginning. Somebody was actually reading the subtitles of what was happening while the movie was going. If they had shut off the damn radio at the beginning like it was supposed to, then everything would have been peachy and hunky-dory. So, we see Godzilla morphing on the streets, and when the helicopters get there to find their target, they say, where'd the target go? Where'd the target go? The target was right in front of you, assholes! So, they decided to abort because there were 2 people on railroads. 2 Japan people were on the railroad and in the way of fire. See, if they had just said, fuck those 2 people, we can deal without them, just shoot that motherfucker! Shoot that motherfucker into existence! Out of existence. Ugh. Sorry guys, I'm just loopy because I just got home and I'm doing this review at 10 o'clock at night. Needless to say, I'm tired as fuck. It took way too long for this movie to happen. Anyway, we get nothing but people talking in this movie. In the movie, of course, about how to get rid of Godzilla. They come to the conclusion to just freeze this fucker to death. And basically, I'm going to wait till it comes out on DVD, then watch it again and again and again to give you a full review. This is just a sneak peek review of what the movie was. If you want to watch Shin Massacre review this movie, go right ahead. They can explain it better than me. They saw it earlier before me. I even went to the review open-minded thinking, oh, is this Godzilla movie gonna be good and worth my money? Well, if you can go see this in about a week, I'd say this is worth your money. This is a great Godzilla film. Now I just gotta see if Angry Joe has done a review. Hold up. Angry Joe Godzilla. Resurgence. And I praise that I'm begging Toho to make a sequel to this movie because I think this movie deserves it. After what the box office has earned in the USD, it's earned $73 million. And Toho has been probably dormant for the past 12 years before this movie was made. They have been dormant for over 10 years. They deserve to do some more films. Now, if they can if they can just make one more good Godzilla movie like this, I'd say they deserve every bit of money I can give them. So that way they can make shit tons of more money and make more Godzilla movies. Now, here's my hypothesis on the Godzilla films. We US people, we make shitty ones. In Japan, ding ding ding, ding 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 ding, they make positive ones. They make positive ones in Japan. We make bad ones. We US apparently don't know how to do this character proper justice, but Tokyo and Japan, they know how to do because this was their creation at the beginning. Now, Roland Emmerich, you better not try and attempt a sequel at this movie of Godzilla of Your Abomination. So, if you want to wait till this movie comes out to see it, go right ahead, save up your money. But if I were you, I recommend go see it now while you got time. Because once 1 week is going by, whew, you gotta wait for it to come out on DVD, like with Dragon Ball Z, Battle Gods, and Resurrection X. Apparently Funimation did this, and it's thanks to them that we got to see this movie. Funimation, you are the best. You too, Japan. You make the best Godzilla movies. I'm praising you guys. You deserve every bit of cash that comes into your pocket from us US Americans. Right, America? They deserve every bit of money. So, my final word for this Godzilla movie is a 10 out of 10. Actually a 9, because they actually had the balls to attack Godzilla behind, but that doesn't matter. Apparently, his bottom jaw split like this, his mouth opened very far, and his dorsal fins and tail could shoot the atomic breath. And Godzilla knocked a blackbird out of the sky. Godzilla managed to knock a blackbird out of the sky. High five, Godzilla. So basically, I'm gonna put this as the Shin Godzilla 2016 review. Bye bye!